All right, legacy trees, stewardship, pruning, first phase really, Japanese tree lilac. On these ornamentals, you got to think about what the client wants. Is it for screening, or is it just for the color, that kind of thing? In this case, I think they want to screen a little bit. They want to see this canopy. My concern is this cluster of branches that comes from the nursery. And we're part of that as legacy trees. This is part of what the nursery delivers. Once again, as a juvenile, this thing wants a lot of leaves, a lot of tissue. And I want the branches to spiral like a barber pole. Ideally, I want to avoid opposite branches like this because of how they pull against each other in a storm at the same point on the trunk. But the big thing here is be careful blasting stuff off at the trunk immediately. I'd rather teach the tree where to have tissue, and that is, here I've got 3 pieces up here. I'd rather direct the growth out and take a couple of these off and get it to flatten out a little more, because I'm keeping a lot of these. I'm not even sure on this yet, but I know I can't have all this interior stuff, so I'd rather direct it out. So let me just play with this a minute, follow along. I don't like this one. Now granted, some of these might come off later. I'm slowing them down a little bit, but I'm just redirecting. I don't want these going up in the middle. It's almost like you got to treat each lead or branch as if it's its own tree and give them room to grow, but always directing out and away, out and away. I'm going to get rid of this guy and this one. Okay, keep working around. I'm going to wait on this one because this one might need to go away entirely, okay? I want to get rid of this. Growing in. I got 2 of them side by side right here. I'm going to get rid of one. Always giving space. Give me room to grow, room to grow. I'm going to go here. Let's go out and away. Get rid of this. It's going in. Going in. And I'm okay with this one. I think right now I want to get rid of this branch because I want to get rid of these opposite sides, because at some point, if we don't do it, these are going to get pretty big, and I do not want rot there. So here we go. Now we look up, and I think that I'm not a big fan of this one right here, but I don't have a clear place to subordinate, so I'm probably going to leave it this round. Remember, we're coming back. The only other one that bothers me right now is this piece right here. Now, particularly on these ornamentals, there's 50 ways to be right pruning this tree, okay? There's a lot of variations on this, so what I just showed you is my years of experience and my handling of this tree, and I've worked with a lot of Japanese tree lilacs. I know what it's going to do next, but I don't have to answer all the questions today. I'm good down here. I think we did right by getting 1/2 of this codominant, or these 2 opposing major structural branches. Now you get to see the tree respond and where it's going to put carbon. I think we're keeping a lot of these forever. So I'm not talking about going higher with this thing as far as clearance level. I just want it to live in harmony. I think this one is going to show itself. Either this one in the middle or this one's going to take over. Eventually, one of them needs to be subordinated pretty heavily or removed completely, but I don't want to make that decision. I took a lot out of this one, and I'm ready to walk away for this round. Thanks.